my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination.
Well, good morning once again. You are tuned into Oasis FM with the Morning After, and it's Feel Good Friday, and I'm feeling good because I'm joined by a bunch of absolute beauties right now. We have Phil, we have Sheila, and we have Elizabeth as well. Welcome all of you to the show today. How are we doing?
Very well,
You're good. Just come nice and close if you can, Sheila, to that microphone, because you are the woman of the moment. I got sent a message saying, listen, on Friday, you've got a lady coming in to chat about this. And I was like, sorry, what? She's doing what? Before we get into it, Sheila, let's just find out a little bit about you. It's an honor to have you here today. Just first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? Where are you from? How have you ended up in Tenerife?
Well, I'm from Worsley, not far from Manchester.
Okay. You don't sound very Manchester-like.
I worked in London for a while.
Okay.
And I was told off for saying dance instead of dance.
Oh, really? I say like bath instead of bath and like path instead of path. Okay, so you're from Worsley.
And then I was married for 50 years.
Wow, congrats.
And unfortunately, he died of leukemia.
Oh,
we didn't
I'm so
even know
sorry.
what leukemia was.
Oh,
So
okay.
when he didn't, almoner, she was in hospital, and the almoner told me that he'd only got 2 months to live.
Oh my goodness.
And I got such a shock.
Yeah.
And I said, well, he still wants to come home. He still wants to come home. So we had enough room in the dining room, and they brought his bed and everything, but he only lasted a week.
Oh my goodness.
So the shock of losing him, and then he'd chosen the house. We'd lived there for 46 years. And I just couldn't live there on my own.
I understand.
Because Francine, my daughter, was married.
Yeah.
So I was standing at the bus stop one day, and it was raining, and I thought, what on earth am I doing here?
Okay, yeah.
And we'd been coming to Tenerife in the winter months for our short holidays.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that start at 2 weeks and then end up at 6 weeks. And
I know the kind, yeah, for sure.
and so I phoned Francine that night and said, look, I've decided I'm going to live in Tenerife.
And what was her reaction? What did she say?
She was going to miss her babysitter.
Sure, I understand that. Yeah.
And she said, Mum, I think I know how you'd feel. And she was okay about it, because they came when I came here.
Yeah, once you've
sort of
settled a little bit.
Because we'd been staying at a certain place, and I was able to phone that person to say, I don't want the exact flat that we were in, but I know where I'd like to be.
Yeah.
And so he's fixed me up there.
Lovely. And how long ago was that?
16 years ago now. Yes.
Have you ever looked back? Have you ever thought, I missed the rain a little bit?
I've been so happy while I've been here, because
good.
I was part of an art group when I was in England, and then I joined the art group when I came, and then I joined a drama group.
Did you? Have you been in some fantastic I can see you on the stage. It doesn't even shock me.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it, because I've been in amateur dramatics in England.
Amazing.
And
I
love showing off.
Well, why not? Well, talk about like doing things and showing off and kind of being the center of attention. Can you please tell us what you've decided to do now while you're here on Oasis FM this morning?
Walking along the beach. I used to be given a lift in Philip's car, and I was walking along the beach, and they were skydiving, and I said to Philip, I'd love to do that. I wish I'd got the chance. I hadn't a clue how to go about it.
Yeah.
And I just thought it must have been so lovely to have seen everything from the air, because I used to, like going in all the villages in and around.
And what a place to do it if you could, but you thought you probably never get the chance.
Philip said to me, I'll take you up one day. And I kept saying to him, you never did take me up.
Careful if you make a promise round Sheila. She's going to be there waiting for you to fulfill that promise by the sounds of things.
So when I got this chance, and we went to Sky Tenerife, and a very nice bloke called Daniel was interviewed us and sort of booked us in, as it were.
That easy. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, let's go.
Yes.
So it's the paragliding we're going to be doing. The jumping, like I don't even know how you even start it off, but I guess you're on some kind of cliff.
Well, to be perfectly honest, at first, I honestly thought I was going to be strapped to a parachute doing it on my own. And
I like that you were still going to do it anyway. Got no training, but it'll be all right. I'll wing it. It'll be fine.
But when I saw the bloke who I was supposed to be strapped to, I thought, wow, this is going to be exciting.
I bet he's just as excited as you, Sheila, honestly. So you've obviously decided to do this paragliding.
Yes.
I'd mentioned before, it's something I would love to do, and I've never kind of really looked into doing it, but it looks incredible. I have skydived. I did that in Gran Canaria a few years ago. I remember ringing someone up afterwards and be like, I just jumped out of a plane and went, why? Was it broken? I was like, no, it was fun. And it was the most incredible experience. So I can imagine it's going to be beautiful and stunning up there.
I really am looking forward to it.
God, yeah, it's going to be amazing.
All my friends kept saying, you're not doing that, surely not. You're kidding. And I kept saying, no, I've thought about it. I really thought about it. I do want to do it.
Yeah, it's not like you've just gone up there and jumped off. No. You've put into practice all the regulations that you need. Yes. And it's next Wednesday the 11th.
It's next Wednesday.
And I love this as well. You've decided you're going to go for this sky jump, but you've also decided that why not try and raise some money as well whilst you're doing it anyway. Tell us what
I thought to myself, well, I love going to the church because they've made me feel so happy as homely. They're a lovely bunch of people.
Can you tell us which church it is that you're raising money for?
It's the
Anglican Church.
Anglican Church in
San Eugenio.
In San Eugenio.
Yes.
Lovely. And tell us, obviously, you're going to do this. You're going to raise some money for them. What do you think they would use that money for? What kind of thing? Because they completely rely on donations, do they?
They do rely on people because, I mean, it's a small church.
Yeah.
It's needed. All the money that you offer get on a Sunday, it's needed.
Yeah.
And
these places are important for people like yourself that come over here looking for community, looking for people to.
It is self-funding. There's nobody sort of gives them a weekly wage.
Yeah, of course. But then there's not that many people willing to jump off a cliff to get that money either, Sheila. So I have to hold my hats off to you as well. Tell me, when you get up there on Wednesday, what are you expecting? What are you expecting the experience to feel like? Do you feel like you might be nervous when you're up there? Or are you just excited?
I'll probably be quite nervous at the actual jumping off.
Do you know, I will tell you this, when I did my skydive, that was the bit I was nervous about. I was like, I don't know if I'll be actually able to make myself go. The moment between sitting on the plane and going off. So I can imagine. But actually, I didn't have any choice because the person that I was strapped to, they just go, right, we're going. And
right. Well,
so don't worry about that bit.
I'm not. And then the other thing, it was just a little bit on the landing. I hope it's on sand.
Well, in Tenerife, fingers crossed. Yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully, they'll give you a bit of a briefing how to land.
Well, yes, I think it's going to. It is definitely.
Yeah, do you know what? I like that you don't seem stressed about it. You're just.
I mean,
let's
face it, they're professionals, so I mean, they know what they're doing.
We'd hope so. No, they sound very professional. I've heard about Daniel and his team, and you are clearly going to be in safe hands. Tell me, how can people support you if they are listening to you right now, thinking you're a bit of a legend like I am, and think, do you know what, I want to donate to this and let's help raise some funds for Sheila and her cause.
A GoFundMe. on my phone.
Yeah.
No,
It's
it's a site.
paper.
Site called GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
technical
It's
for Sheila.
GoFundMe.
And it's what does
And
that
it's
say?
Sheila
Phil?
Johnson.
Sheila Johnson 95. If you look on GoFundMe, I'm sure we can find some details and get them shared as well, so people can have a little look. And if people are in Tenerife, maybe they're on holiday or on Wednesday, they might be around. Because where is it that you actually
I
land?
live in Cristiano.
You live in Los Cristianos, and where's the jump? Is it a decky way?
Where we land? Oh, we
Sheila
landed.
don't know.
We
She
landed,
don't know.
somewhere in
La Caleta.
Caleta.
In Caleta. So if there's anyone
Caleta,
about, like, they
on
could
the
be
beach.
they could be on the beach waiting for you, giving you a cheer, waiting with some chocolate cake and bubbly, or that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Now,
Yes.
I know that your jump is meant to be Wednesday morning, but obviously these things can change with weather here in the Canary Islands. You never know what's going to happen. So what we've decided to do, if I'll be on air on Wednesday, and if there's any changes, because they've said if they can't do the morning, you'll definitely be able to do the evening. Fingers crossed. And obviously, unless there's something else that happens. But if you can't jump in the morning, you're going to let us know, and I will announce it on air. So if you tune in to me on Wednesday, we'll let everyone know when you're jumping.
Quite a few people have asked me what time, and all the rest of it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And I thought, well, I know this is 11 o'clock in the morning. I'm sure it's 11 o'clock in the morning, but in the evening, I think it's round about 6 o'clock.
Okay. Well, we will let people know. And also, I want you to let me know when you've landed as well. I want to know, did you get a soft landing? Have you bruised your bum? What did you have to do? I want to know all the details, okay? Sheila, I've got another question for you. Is there anything else on your bucket list? Because we haven't actually told people how old you are. Do you mind me mentioning your age? I know it's not the kind of thing
you... To be perfectly honest, I'm going to go... I may go on this cruise that goes around the islands. I've not done that. Now, we were going to do that when Frank and I first came.
Oh.
And then we told the people that were telling us about it. And, book us in. But they hadn't done. And when we went, it was all full. So I've never yet gone round the islands.
Yet. There is time. You will do it.
So I thought to myself, well, maybe next year, this time, that'll be my holiday.
Yeah, I feel like, you need something to kind of look forward to.
Yes, but Sheila, I'll be 96 next year.
So you're 95 now. And
I'm 95 now, yes.
That's incredible. Amazing. Have you ever done anything like this in your life? Like, I don't know. Have you been a bit of an adrenaline junkie in your time?
I've ridden on a camel in Bodmin. It was quite an event.
Incredible. Absolutely. I'm so glad that you've ridden on a camel. This is going to be quite different then. I'm excited to see how you're feeling afterwards, after all of this happens. You want to tell us who's sponsoring you? Go for it. Tell us everything that you want to know, and any shout outs that you want to do.
All I know is Daniel of Sky Tenerife. And he's a Spanish paragliding champion, so I'm fairly lucky, I think.
I think you are, Sheila. I don't think you're bobothered about actually jumping off the cliff. You could just be sponsored to be strapped to him for the day by the sounds of things. Sheila, I have to ask you, 95 years old, what's the secret to, because you're
living here,
living in Tenerife? Well, we've nailed that so far.
Because when I was at home, when Frank died, I felt completely alone, even though I got a daughter, but she was newly married with a baby. So, I used to be, oh yes, Mum will look after her, but it's not so much that, it's having a companion. And when I came here, we'd always had a group of friends when we used to come every year for a winter. And I thought I'll be better because it's lighter at night. I could go out at night. Yeah. I can eat and all the rest of it at these restaurants. And I thought I'll definitely do do that. Well, if I was at home in winter, I'd be on my own knitting and being depressed.
In the dark,
So
the
in
rain,
the dark, and
icy
you
roads.
can't go out at night because it's pouring down with rain or it's freezing cold. So no.
Good for you, Sheila. I'm honestly honoured to have met you today. I wish you the best of luck on Wednesday. Not that you need it. Enjoy being strapped to Daniel. I feel like that's the part you're looking forward to most. Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. And yes, get fundraising. Like I say, Sheila's jumping off a cliff, and she's gonna, why not, raise some cash while she can for the church in San Eugenio. You can visit the GoFundMe page, Sheila Johnson at 95. We're going to share this. This has been live on YouTube as well. We'll share this link for you to catch up with. But best of luck, Sheila. It's been an absolute pleasure. Good luck with everything. Phil, Elizabeth as well. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you.
And I had a dream that someday I would just fly away.